Welcome back to YouTube audience for CLG FC episode 149. Probably shouldn't have hit start recording prior to making the notes, but I did it anyway. Welcome back though. We just beat Haslington St. Mary's 3-0, who actually they played really well, despite losing 3-0. But yeah, I always spend a little bit of time. I have a little notepad um, uh, file, and I just make sure I just put in real shorthand where I'm at with the save um, after every match, just so that I can remember where we left off. You know what I mean? Whenever I take a break from it or anything. Um, Davidson. All right, I'm gonna look that up now. Actually, on FM24. I'm just gonna look. I'm just gonna do a quick browse of the workshop and type in Davidson. If I could type in Davidson, uh, that didn't give me anything. Um, I just put in language, so uh, no, I'm not. I'm actually not seeing it on the workshop, so it's got to be on Sorted Out SI or FM Scout, one of the two. So anyway, we are into the 4th of January. Did I have a save? I don't know if I saved the game. Uh, so I probably should uh, at some point. Uh, is there not a search function? Increase Realism Pack by Davidson. Here we go. What does this do? Uh, Alternative youth rating, game importance, club data fixes, club finance fixes, geographics and languages, geographics and languages. Jesus, mother of God, I can't talk. Oh yeah, save. Duh. Holy shit, I got an ad. Nice. Realistic injuries. Oh, I don't know about that, mate. I don't know if I want that. Salary market values and sponsors, staff attribute adjustments, transfer references, weather changes, citizenship fixes, worldwide awards fixes, worldwide derby fixes, nations agreement, national team attendance, national team reputations, youth and training facilities, current ability player, potential ability adjustments, and new wonder kids and others. Club transfer preferences, league reputation changes, ticket price adjustments, performance improvements, Blue Stars, FA Youth Cup, preseason cups, German two teams fix, France overseas territory fixes, club reputation fixes, league schedule fixes for Brazil and Norway. Now I understand why you use it, Viva. Uh, uh, oh, you shaved. What's up, Zig? We gave him a shout out earlier in the stream, but he's worth another one. Uh, I have to wait 5 minutes and 10 seconds before shouting out Ziggurath again. That's fine, because I could totally do it with my shout me out command. So, for those that don't know, Zig is a wonderful streamer, responsible for our kits in the game. Absolutely fantastic kit maker in FM. Plays FM, plays Baldur's Gate, plays Satisfactory, plays Euro Truck, plays a lot, and is definitely worth a follow. So definitely give it. And is also a big Macclesfield fan, and is in our game currently as Macclesfield manager. West Ham beat Norwich in the FA Cup 2-1. If I go to Leagues and Focus, Macclesfield are hanging in there in 5th on 50 points. They all separate files, so you can use whatever you want. Oh, that's nice. D made a thingy for himself on FM23 where every injury was infectious. That sounds fucking awful. Sounds chaos, though, as well. Player personality improvements. The FIFA U17 World Cup increased difficulty. More aggressive transfers for top clubs. Canada squad registration fix. Club sponsorship adjustments. Player salary fixes, staff salary fixes, taxes fixes, new players, Israel player contract fixes, and referee adjustments. Okay. Oh, he's actually described each fix. Oh, hell yeah. So what was referee fixes then? More strict referees, more yellow red cards, which should gain force, which again force the need of more subs, more questionable decisions to replicate today's controversy of VAR. Well, thankfully, we're not in a league that has VAR. So, okay. That's not bad, though. This is looking really good. I'm going to keep this tab open. I have it next to my Master Igor FM Scout tab. Bickerstaff reserves versus Welly Scorpions. Bickerstaff have the game in hand, but even if they win, they won't jump Digmore, so we're going to remain 15 clear no matter what. Snicky has been given £2,000 for reaching a league target of 10 goals this season. They are on fire. So, nice. Uh, we are 13 days away from the CMB fixture. There is a chance, if I did my math correctly, which is that's a big statement. But there is a chance that we actually I don't think we can go up with this game. But I think we could pull within a point of going up with this game. It depends on obviously the result with Digmore as well. But we're 15 clear with I think 8 to play. So there's a chance that we could go up. Welly Scorpions did us a big one and beat Bickerstaff Reserves. Blissett in the 56th, Rogers in the 64th, Malunga in the 69th, and Welly Scorpions pull 3 clear of the drop, and they beat 4th place Bickerstaff Reserves. How you feeling, Benny? A lot better than Tuesday and Wednesday. I could tell you that. Tuesday and Wednesday were horrible days. Like the kind of like low, like I was so sick Tuesday and Wednesday that I was just devoid of energy. I mean, I was really working and from home, and I was just like really. It just like even moving my finger across the mouse pad for work felt sluggish. Like it just every movement felt really really taxing on Tuesday and Wednesday. Yesterday I felt good. Today I feel a lot better. So we're on the bounce, man. We're on the bounce. I would say that. So thank you for asking. I appreciate it. Training schedule looks good. I hate the fact that FM is glitching with OBS. I really do because t- I, I have the phone up, right? I have my stream up on the phone, right? But my I hate looking down for chat. I always like looking at OBS for chat. And I play most of my games Windows. So if you guys have been here for Pangya, or you've been here for Age of History 3, or you've been here for F1, or you've been here for Euro Truck Simulator, like all those games are played windowed. And the reason I do that is because then I can have Twitch chat on the right side of the screen since it's a laptop, and I can read chat, right? Yeah, they're all windowed. FM is the exception. Action Time and I don't play windowed either, but FM is the exception, right? And um, for some reason, so I alt tab a lot to read chat, but then I'm having, I think, with the latest graphics update, it's bugging my preview in OBS, and it freezes. So right now, I'm looking at Bickerstaff versus Welly Scorpions in the preview, and I have no look at this. Like this is off. Of course the moment I go reach out on your phone, but I do. But the point is like of course, the moment that I went to show you guys what I'm talking about, it fucking unglitches itself. Um, Sam Harris has been offered. We've been offered 650 quid for Sam Harris. Now he's made 2 substitute appearances for us, and I don't know if he's. I don't know if he wants to leave. Like I kind of. I mean, after 50 games, it's 160 additional pounds. I'm going to reject the offer. I'm going to reject the offers of lower or equivalent value. Um, all these guys can be reminded in a month, please. If I don't want to have everybody dive in the chat, but I understand that this has come up all the time. I understand that Akoni Kun wants a better contract. Problem is, he has 2 years left on his current deal, and we have a club option to extend it for an additional 3 years. So really, I can keep him here for 5 years. So, and he has been a pain to negotiate with. His agent's a fucking absolute pain in the ass. Um, so Jack is getting a new contract. I'm sorry, um, but like it's one of those ones. I don't know, man. Getting Liam Douglas the National C license, I think is fine. Actually, Stephen Craig doesn't have one. He's under 21's goalkeeping coach. Let's see if the board will let me get him a license. I'm gonna actually ask the board. We got plenty of money. We're fine with that. That ain't an issue, mate. So there we go. This is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about. If you look at my OBS, right? Look at how it's not moving. But if I alt tab back in game, obviously I'm on leagues and focus. But if I alt tab back, nothing. It's nothing. So it's absolutely nothing. So uh uh uh, it's so stupid. I hate it. Anyway, um, it's a pain in the ass. So Wellman's been hurt. He's out 2 to 3 days. That's fine. Uh, but uh, God damn it. Don't you have a second? No, it's just a laptop. It's just a laptop. So I don't have anything. The problem I have with the laptop is if I buy a monitor, right, then I have to make sure that monitor has the same refresh rate as my laptop, which I don't think, if I remember correctly, this monitor doesn't. It's like an awkward refresh rate, um, which is it becomes difficult to find. But then also it means the monitor is expensive. Like I don't have four. I'm complaining about going to the doctor's later this month and dropping $400 on a doctor's appointment. Like I don't have the money to do that on a monitor. Do you know what I mean? Do you know what I mean? Like it's one of those things. So where the hell can I find my refresh rate? I don't even know where my refresh rate is at. Um, so ski mask and bank. Yeah, I know, right? Fucking hell. Anyway, let's see here. What do we got? What? Why? The team schedule is too hectic. It's the under 21s, you twat. They don't even play games. This the under 21 schedule is too hectic. I go to their fixtures and they don't even have a single fucking game scheduled. Like you absolute twat and a half. Like, oh my god. Oh my god. Look at this. Last season, the season before. Hey, look at that. Okay, the season before. Hey, look at that. Okay, like, come on, man. Come on, man. They've played 9 friendlies in 8 years. Does the 20 under 20? I don't know. How do I check that? Actually, staff, right? Responsibilities, right? Is a staff, right? Can I do by role? The under 21's goalkeeping coach does nothing with the first team. Okay. This is the under 21's goalkeeping coach. He's got no responsibilities, right? No, Andy fucking Tandy. Um, am I? Hold on. Where is scheduling? It should be Andy should be scheduling, right? Where's the schedule? Scheduling is what I want. Let me sort by category again, right? Uh, it's got to be in here, right? Like it's got to be in here, right? Uh, it's the scheduling of the under 21s is what I want, right? Provides team selection advice, provides team selection advice, provides team selection advice. It's definitely in here. Handles the scheduling of the under 21s is what I want. Uh, why can't I change? Oh. renewing. Is it not under here? I'm looking at. I must be blind. I must be absolutely blind. Um, handles team selection. Yeah. Assigns scouts. Handles scouting meetings. Yeah. Initiating player signings, player sales, and I could have sworn it was in here. Should be? Yeah, that's what I thought. Leads friendly matches. Okay. What about actually schedules them? I don't know. I don't know. It's not under here, right? Decide what courses, renewing. It's all hiring, handles team selection, renewing, decide, hiring, renewing, decide, hiring, renewing, decide, hiring. Scouting responsibility. It's not on there. Match day, 2 week. What? Match day leads friendly matches, handles touchline shouts, leads team talks, handles and leads, handles and leads. It's not on there. It's not on there. I could have sworn it was on there. Oh well. I ain't gonna worry about it. Hmm. I ain't gonna worry about it too much. I mean, I don't have a lot in my under 21s anyway. I have seven people in my under 21s. So I mean, I don't have enough to run a full team anyway, so it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Anyway, um, let's keep on moving on, shall we? 10 days to go. So let's see how we do with the next fixture against CMB, who just got a big win, by the way. Didn't they just beat Digmore? I'm pretty sure they just beat Digmore. Um, woo. Okay. Oh, there we go. Um, anyway, 10 days to go. So, oh, yeah, music. Duh. That's what I was looking for. I alt tabbed out to put it back on, and then I wound up looking at something completely different. Um, that's usually what happens. Usually I always focus on like I should do A, and then I work on something that's not anywhere even remotely close to what I wanted to do. Um, but it is what it is. There's world news. Um, right. Lewis Abbott out for them. We got nobody injured, nobody suspended. Oh, that's what I got to do. I got to move. What's their names? Frack and Parks back into the starting lineup. So I got to work on that next. Once we're done processing here. Which, well, look at that. I'm actually surprised. Ooh, Brad, hang on, bud. You're a free agent? Holy shit! Look at the physicals. I know everyone looking at that's going to be like, that's not that great, but like for level 13, that is. He only plays one position. That's my only problem. He plays right back. So that's like a position I don't need. So he's not asking for a lot either. Fuck. Needs to work on becoming more consistent. Is one-footed. Could do with being taught. Well, he's a defender and he can't jump. Uh, Lack of composure hinders any skill element to his game. Well, there's definitely skill. Oh, he's got 15 pace too. He would burn on the overlap runs. This guy's not bad. This guy's actually not bad at all. Uh, can I add him to my watch list? I want to see. I mean, somebody. He's wanted by what? Burry, Harrow, Campion, and Eccleston. Can I add him to the short list? Let's add him to the short list. It's a really good shout, though. Um, he can play anywhere with stats like that. Yeah, that's insane. Yeah, like that's what I'm saying. Like he's actually like, the problem I have is I have so many. Like the defense is my strongest area right now, right? Because um, uh, where's Brindley right now in the game? Ben Brindley, where are you? Oh, you're named as a sub. Who came in for who? Norris has got to come in, and it'll be Frack on the right, and then what's his name? Wellman's coming. Parks is on the left. No, wait, undo that. How do I undo? Can I not undo? Can I undo one? Undo. Who's on the left? Right. Right is on the left. So where is he? Here we go. Parks is coming in for that. Wellman. No, Brinley is getting named out for Tyler Wright. So I have a DLC AML. I have an AMR LC and a striker. DC DM MC and striker. Goalkeeper and then an AM. So AMR is Joe Jones. Yeah. So okay, we're good. I have every position covered. But my problem with signing him is like, is he going to play? Because he only plays right back, and I have Frack who can play right back. I've got Harry Norris who can play right back. I've got whom I need to find a way. Wellman's coming out, I think, for Harry Norris. Now that I think about it, because Norris plays all across the back line, so I might do that and bring Wellman in. How? Yeah, okay. Um, what else? Ben Brindley can play right back. Sam Harris can play right back. Like Harris is not bad at right. Well, that's. Let's go to Harris himself. That because those you're seeing as midfield. And that's our fourth string. Because really, I would put Ben Brindley in ahead of him, who's not bad. Technically, he's a little better in the position. Mentally, he's a lot better in the position. Uh, what was his name? Was his name Brad Brown? It was Brad Brown. Mentally, Ben Brindley's just so much better. So, still CM, BBM, what? BBM. Big backed midfielder? What is what? Sorry. Intrusive thoughts one there. Intrusive thoughts one. Uh, um, uh, shit. So, uh, my bad, guys. Uh, but yeah, like I'm looking at it like wing back, right? Wing back, uh, support. Box to box midfielder. We use those. Yeah, yeah, I know. I know people. I always do the box to box as a B2B or a BTB. Like a B2, me box to box is B2B. But maybe that's just, I don't know. That's just, I didn't pick it up. That's my excuse. Like, fuck, man. Like, look, Brindley. Viva, stop it. Like, first touch is better. Marking is better. Significantly better. Passing's better. Tackling's better. I mean, mental. It's like the physical is the key here, but he's 18, man. Like Cristiano Ronaldo and shit. Fuck you, man. And that's just Ben Brindley. Like, let me go to Harry Norris, okay? No, that's not who I wanted. Brad Brown, please. Uh, defensive wingback support. The physical's really the impressive part here. The mental, though, Harry Norris blows him out of the water. Harry Norris is also 27, though. And the last one I want to compare him to, real quick, is uh, uh, no, Harry Norris is the last one I want to compare him to. I don't know. I don't know. I don't use this screen a lot, so I'm surprised I remembered it's here. Marking, passing, tackling, technique. Tackling, it's one better for Brad Brown, but determination's really good on Harry Norris as well. Like, so is it worth signing him? Like, that's my thing. Is it worth having a go at Brad Brown? The only upside is that Harry Norris is 27 and Ben Brindley is 31. So I think uh uh what's his contract? That's my other question. Is what's Ben Brindley's contract? He is contracted through the end of next season and has an optional oh, he gets a 1-year extension after League Games final season 15, but he hasn't played. Has he played that? He has played that. So I don't know. We'll see. Definitely one to keep an eye on. I'll put it that way. 9 days to go. I don't sign a lot of players because of the community save, but also like he'd be pretty good. He would be pretty good. Um, I need versatility in the subs. That's the other thing I think people, because it's name five, use three still at these divisions. Old school football, old school football, Viva. You know, with the round ball and shit. It is name five. Uh, use three at these divisions still. So, uh, like the fact that he can only basically play right back isn't helpful. Anyway, we are 8 days to go. The transfer window is about a third of the way through, thankfully. Once we get into February, it'll really start picking up, I think, because transfer window malarkey will be done. Um, thankfully, we actually haven't. I'm kind of surprised. We usually get peppered with offers every single transfer window, and I think now, for some reason, that's died down. Like the first few seasons, we got peppered with transfer offers, peppered with them, and now that's kind of like, you know, uh, it's kind of died down a bit. Um, but thankfully. Anyway, we're moving on. 8 days to go. Devoy to Living Area announces that he will, I'm assuming that's retire. Um, Usually, anytime they make an announcement like that, it's retire. Um, he's not named to any national side, obviously, being at this level. So I'm assuming I'm going to get a news item that says he's going to retire. Well, there you go. He is going to retire. He is currently our what backup goalkeeper? Is he our backup goalkeeper? No, that's Bishop. That's Dwight Bishop. Um, isn't D'Oliveira also? Oh, he's you know what? He's stuck in the under 21s, I think. Isn't he also a goalkeeper? No. Who the fuck was I thinking of? Anyway, I don't know. He's 32. He's going to retire. No harm, no foul. He never really played for us. So he's just kind of been at the club, and he's not wanted to leave. So that's it is what it is. But nice. I'm wondering, is this two halves or is this 4 quarters? I thought this was 4 quarters. It is 4 quarters. This is 4 quarters. Okay, cool. 7 days to go. I hope you've all doing well. I do plan on streaming tomorrow as well. By the way, I won't be on as early, only because I think there's some stuff around the house I want to get done. Now that I'm better, I can actually do shit around the house. So that'll be mainly better. That'll be mainly tomorrow afternoon, and then I'll stream in the evening. Right now I have it set for 7 o'clock. It'll be a chill stream. Right now, Age of History 3. We continue our Zulu the World campaign in that, and then I am going to take Monday night. I might do it tomorrow afternoon before streaming actually, but either Monday night there will not be a stream, and I will use that night to set my stream schedule for the next 4 to 5 weeks, or I'll do so tomorrow afternoon. But one of those days is what's going to happen. And yeah, so for those on the Twitch, obviously I post my schedule on Twitch, and right now there's only this one and the one for tomorrow on there. So that should change over the next 48 hours. I'll run it out. 0-0 draw versus Leamington under 18s. Macclesfield under 18s also drew. FC Halifax under 18s won. So that is 5 points clear still in the under 18s league. You just beat Cambridge FC in an FA Cup second round. Who are you? Who are you again, Blockbuster? Cambridge FC or Cambridge United? There's probably both. Well, I could probably look it up in this database. There's probably a Cambridge FC in this database. So, um, Cambridge clubs. This guy. Oh, New Zealand. No, right? Or Cambridge United. It's one of the two. There's a Cambridge City as well. But there we go. Um, yeah, looking forward to tomorrow's stream. I like Age of History. Pretty chill game. We're kind of steamrolling in it. Like we're at the point now with Age of History 3 where we're gonna snowball so hard in that game. Um, it's just a matter of not pissing off the entire world at the same time now. That's all it is. Uh, last thing I need is a coalition to form against me in that game. That's it. So we got Macclesfield under 18s coming up too in the under 18s. That's a big game. That's a big game. Training schedule, obviously every week, the week we are off, community outreach and team bonding. Always, always, always. Get that cohesiveness up. Keep it up as well, right? Always, always, always about that. Down to 5 days to go. What do we got here? Absolutely nothing. Let's keep moving on. We do need to do leagues in focus. That'll probably pop in the next uh, day or two. We'll try to burn through that real quick. Um, Sam Harris is linked to a switch to Berkeley Town. You can apply your advice weekly staff meeting. Yes, that's fine. Got whole city at the home round. Are you? Who are you, Blockbuster? I don't want Brat to avoid using his weaker foot, but cookies, that's fine. Um, these two are fine where they're at. Yeah, I love it. It's like you've been at the club for a long time. That's 8 years, man. That's not even a super long time. Like, ugh. Down to four to go soon. CMB coming up in ninth. Oh, wait. If they're in ninth, where did Haslington St. Mary's go? Because they were ninth when we played them. I didn't even look at that. Back-to-back games versus ninth place. I didn't even. I didn't even notice. Damn, them wheels get banged up, man. So. You guys got ads coming in just under 7 minutes, by the way, for those on Twitch. We are moving along into the last, 8 games that we have left this season. We're not going to finish the league today. We don't have any cups, unfortunately, right? As well. We're not at a level yet where there are cup competitions. I actually think the first cups that we're going to get won't be until at least level 11. Um, so there is that. Leagues in focus. MLS is getting ready to kick off again. So there is that. The last few winners of it, past winners. Charlotte, surprisingly, the Galaxy, San Jose, the Galaxy again, the Scum, San Jose again, Austin, and Real Salt Lake. Um, So that's been those are the last few winners. Man City still at the top, still unbeaten through 22 games. They are six clear of Arsenal, who have a game in pocket. Newcastle have a game in hand. They're third. Spurs are fourth still, but they only have one win in their last five. Then it's Chelsea, also one win in their last five. Villa, Liverpool. Palace have fallen out of the top seven. Man United haven't won in 5 games. They are only above the. Wow, look at this. Forest have coming on strong as well. Forest, Norwich, and Leeds, all three points above the drop. Man United above the drop only on goal difference by 10 goals over Sheffield United. Brentford are a point adrift from safety in 19th. Sunderland are 3 adrift at the foot of the table. Sky Bet Championship, it's still West Ham. 12 points now clear of Bristol City in second. They lead the playoff places of Queen's Park Rangers, Sheffield Wednesday, Blackburn, and Huddersfield by 2 points. Ipswich Town on the outside looking in by 2 goals on the goal difference. Hull City a point on the outside looking in. At the bottom, the Scum and Lincoln, who last of which have lost 5 straight, are a point above the drop over Portsmouth and Stoke. Birmingham coming on a little strong late. Can they recover? It's going to be tight. It's going to be tough for them. They are 8 adrift at the foot of the Sky Bet Championship. In League One, Bolton top by 4 over Salford City. Salford leading the playoff places of Barnsley, Plymouth, Cardiff, and Oxford United by a point. Peterborough United on the outside looking in by 2 goals and a goal difference, and then Chesterfield are a point back themselves. At the bottom, Carlisle United 2 above the drop over Milton Keynes, Blackpool. Wickham are 7 adrift. Doncaster 7 adrift. Wickham haven't won in 5 games either. Sky Bet League 2, Southend United lead the league by 13 goals in the goal difference over Crewe Alexandra. They are in the promotion spots by 4 points over Wigan. Wigan lead the playoff places by 2 points, which include Yeovil, Mansfield, Bradford City, and Crawley. York on the outside looking in by 6 goals in the goal difference. Bristol Rovers on the outside looking in by a point. At the bottom, AFC Fylde a point above the drop. Colchester above the drop by 7 goals in the goal difference over Forest Green Rovers, who have dropped 5 straight. Cheltenham still haven't won a game, and they are 29 games into the season. They've played every team at least once before they got a win this season. They are 19 points adrift at the foot of Sky Bet League 2. In Vanarama National, it is Worthing at the top by 5 points over South Shield, Scunthorpe, Oldham, Macclesfield, AFC Sudbury, Solihull Moors. Ziggs Macclesfield doing well, 3-1-1 in their last 5. Kidderminster they've fallen off. They've fallen out of the promotion or the playoff spots. They are 4 back on the outside looking in now, just 1-2-2 in their last 5. At the bottom, Northampton Town and the Dorking Wanderers a point above the drop over Ultra Champ. Boston United 2 adrift in 22nd. Dagenham and Redbridge 3 adrift in 23rd. Maidstone United are 12 adrift at the foot of the Vanarama National. Liverpool Premier League First Division, the level above us in Central, still leading the way. It does not look like this has changed, actually, since the last time. It has not. They've taken an extended break. They are playing 24 games in the season, so they only have about 8 games left, but they have yet to play another one, so nothing changed there. We move on. 3 days to go until the fixture. Nice. Nice. This has still got a whole second half to play, and this has been an extremely high-scoring game. Um, nice. Oh, shit. Okay. Ink's the new coach of Shimmer. Okay. Nice. Frack adapts his game to the right wing role. Very good. That's fine. Uh, Forgot about this one. Good song. Good track, this. Really good mix. So, wait, where's your team based? Uh, LythamSt.Anne's, which is just south of Blackpool, um, is where we are, where we're at. I chose a really tiny town since it's like a parc de prem kind of thing. I changed. I chose a real small area. If I remember correctly, my UK geography is not great, but if I do remember correctly, it's like Manchester, and then it's like Liverpool, and then above them is like Blackpool, and then the land goes like in and out like that a little bit, and right on the bottom end of coast where like south of Blackpool is Lytham St. Anne's. So I'm pretty sure that's what it. So in real life, it has a population of 42,695, and um, yeah, it's just south of Blackpool, just north of Southport, just west of Preston. Um, so, well, what am I doing? What is it? What is that? I don't want that. Anyway, uh, oh wow, I didn't realize how close together. It does always amaze me how close together um, uh, towns in England are. Like big towns or big cities. You know what I mean? Like I mentioned Preston, right? And Blackpool and Liverpool and Manchester. But then I'm like, oh, literally just north of Blackpool is Lancaster. So they banned the bunting festival for health and safety reasons. Bunting festival. What is the bunting festival? Blackburn. Yeah, but Leeds is on the right side. Leeds is on the east side, isn't it? Like, oh, Leeds is central actually. My bad. Leeds is central, but that's a little bit further away. But yeah, you're right. Like Blackburn is pretty close to Preston. Like, and Burnley's up there as well, and then Bolton and Bury and Rochdale. Wow, like all these places that have bigger football clubs are right next to each other. Like, yeah. Last time I was over there, oh, true. Last time I was over there, we got a cab to Blackburn. Yeah, I did that my first time to New York. Believe it or not. Uh, um, why did they not do the bunting festival anymore? What health and safety? What are people not allowed to enjoy themselves? You know. Let me get back into the game here so I can continue going on. Um, we're 2-9 favorites. Draw 9-2. CMB 14-1. I know, right? Bunting refers to decorative flags, wide streamers, and draperies made of fabric or of plastic, paper, cardboard, imitation of fabric. Bunting is also a collection of flags and the fabric used to make the flags. The fabric was originally a specific type of lightweight worsted wool fabric, uh, but can also be cotton. Blum and Kildress. Yeah, what the? That makes no sense. Anyway, pre-match press conference. Let's kick this off with the first question from Lugaro Rodriguez. One football. It makes no sense, Viva. Why would they? I'm sorry, not Viva. Duck God. Why would they? You're both red, so on my phone, so forgive me. But why would they? Why would they do that? Are you confident your chairperson shares your ambitions with the club? What a fucking opener. I gotta like suck his dick so I don't get fired. Sorry, I shouldn't say that, but kiss his ass. That's what I meant. I gotta kiss his ass. It was a bit too aggressive on my part. My bad. Um, when with only 8 games to go into the season, I'm always confident we look good in training. We know what we can do. There we go. Devoid delivery error, as of course announced his decision to retire at the end of the season. Yeah, what are your thoughts on winning the title? I'm pretty sure I consider us title favorite. We're 15 clear, mate. Uh, I don't think you can put it down to being injury free. We've had our share of injuries. Um, I wouldn't say I was reluctant. I said only he knows it's the right decision. This game, man, about to beat the, about to. I hate all the press people. Anyway, let's see where we're at here with the problem I have with the board manager is like he's he's fought me on almost every decision. So part of me thinks he's a tight arse, but then at the same time the club has more than enough money. Like you're denying a claim of sending an under 21's goalkeeping coach who has no responsibilities in management uh, to go on like a 600-pound course, and the club has seven figures. Like there's no reason for that, right? So but he's done it before. Like, listen, I don't want him on the news feed. He can, like, I want him on the watch list, but not the news feed. Um, so it just, I don't know. It just, I'm only out 1 to 2 days. That's fine. It's just. Anyway, I feel like my owner's very anti-growth. So yeah, this sums up England to USA comparison. What we call a walk to our local shop, you drive, is the analogy. My neighbor who went to America for a bit lives in England. Yeah, no, I'm well aware that that's kind of the thing. Like an hour commute in England is considered extremely long, and that's not the case here. You know what I mean? An hour commute is almost a normal thing here. It's a little long, but most commutes in the United States, I would say, run 30 to 45 minutes. Um, you know, that's considered a whole nother city over in England. You know what I mean? Like that. But I think I just think the U.S. is so wide open. It's just so like it's just so damn big. It's literally just so damn big. This is why I wish people would vacation outside the U.S. here. The U.S. is a great place, and cities are not like each other. Don't get me wrong. L.A. is nothing like Philly. Philly is nothing like Seattle. Seattle's nothing like Dallas. Like all of those are great points, and I've enjoyed visiting a lot of cities in the United States. I've been blessed to have been in a lot. When I was younger, I've been to Louisville, Atlanta. I've been to Dallas, St. Louis, New York, Boston, Pittsburgh, Columbus, Cleveland, Cincinnati. Um, I've been to a lot. Uh, Baltimore, Washington D.C. So I've been blessed to travel a good amount. Um, Even then, I think it's less than I should. But I think and all those cities have a different flair. But it's still the same base culture than if I went to, say, Malaysia or Indonesia. Like, Indonesia is a great place to go. I want to go to Indonesia so bad. Like, Indonesia, Vietnam, Korea, New Zealand, you know, uh, uh, places like Tahiti, Fiji, uh, you know, uh, even to a lesser extent, places like, believe it or not, Sri Lanka, Bangladesh, um, and that's just Asia. That doesn't count all the places in Europe I would want to, and they're all so like Bangladesh is so different than Indonesia, which is so different from New Zealand, which is what I mean. So, which is wildly different from Tahiti. So I think that's the main thing is it's not just experiencing different cities because the U.S. is so big. It's about actual like base cultures and experiencing different cultures would be great. Wade Harnett in the 12th and the 38th. We were 2-0 up at the break. Connor Smith pulled one back from Macclesfield 8 minutes after the break. But we get a big win over Macclesfield under 18s. FC Halifax Town also lost. So our under 18s are now 8 clear with 11 to play. Foster is still out from his hamstring injury. Everyone else is capable of playing. That's good enough for me. I actually think I'm going to just, even though I am nursing that little bruised knee or whatever it is. What is it? I don't even know. It don't even say. I still think I'm going to start myself. Chris Foster out, but he's not selected. Wright is not selected, but I think everything looks good. So we're going to have a cheeky save, and then we're going to get into our second game of the stream and go on from there. So we'll replay you at a later point in time. Let me get nope, that is not the right direction. Uh, where is my tabs? There we go. Let's get them open. Let's get them ready. Um, and let's get into it. So, oh Jesus fucking Christ, I'm so sick of it. Please fix this shit in 25. He feels unsuited for the role he's been asked to play. How many appearances do you have, mate? You have made 140 appearances in this role, and you feel uncomfortable playing it. Like, come on. You know what I mean? Uh, anyway, we're going to press. They've made one change to their starting lineup. We are getting ready to go. Let's see. I don't want to say the same thing I said last time, but that's good. That's we've done well there. Let's get into it, shall we? Counterlogic FC CMB. 3 starters back, 2 from suspension, 1 from injury. They're playing that 4-4-2. They are 2-1-2 in their last 5. Here's the table. CMB 3 adrift of safety. Oh, Haslington St. Mary's dropped to 4 adrift from safety. They're in 10. We are 15 clear at the top. A chance to pull within a single point of promotion with a win here. And a loss for, I think, what was it, Digmore, who are second? So Digmore lose, we win. We will be a point away. Otherwise, we'll remain, I think, we'll remain 3 points away. Or 4 points away. We'll be 4 points away if we don't. So anyway. Second minute. Al Hassan forward. Jack Lemon. MD. Going to knock it down. Twinkle's got it. Snicky's there. Parks on the left-hand side. Plenty of space. Might need to cut this back. He's going to take it to the byline. He's got by his man. He didn't cross it quick enough. And Coveney oh no, it's a big mistake. That is as bad a pass as you're going to see. Snicky capitalizes, and 3 minutes in, we are in the third minute. We're 1-0 up. That is so bad. Wow. Well, it is level 13 after all. Wolfenden, Naylor, that is a free kick. Wow. I mean that might be. I don't know. You just can't ship. You just can't ship goals like that. If you're CMB, especially in a relegation fight. Like, come on, man. Anyway, cookies. Akoni-kun, good stuff. Myself, Spaps, Frack, moving on the right hand. Oh, he's got so much space. Sheamus, nope. Parks, Twinkle. Jack, we got to go again. Spread out, Parks. Oh, come on, man. Oh, Sheamus, go on. It's 2. That's so well worked. Sheamus has got what I think it said is only his second goal of the season. But it's just it's just amazing. This is just a really good working of the ball. Parks on the right. such a good time, well-timed run from Sheamus. And Coulter can do nothing about it. Clean finish, man. Yes, the Gaffa's goal emote. Gaffa's got a great world emote, by the way. That is fantastic. I am going to work on getting some more emotes over time in here as well. But the artist I use is amazing, but they are priced like they are amazing. So I'm not going to be throwing $2-3 on them in one pop. It'll be over time. But I need to get a yellow card emote, a red card emote, a goal emote. Uh, a few others I have an idea for as well. So, but here is Parks on the left again. Man, he's come back in from suspension. He's got an assist. Sheamus again on the left. What a cutback! Go on, Akoni-kun. It's 3. Akoni-kun's got his 7th, and that's just a really good ball from Sheamus. Lost to Tottenham in the Cup on the 119th minute winner, meaning my champion team's combined score versus 3 top half Prem teams was 8-2. That's brutal. I take it you lost the Cup 2-1. What's up, Kolba? How you doing, man? Yeah, that's tough, man. Who are you managing in the championship? Welcome in, by the way. That's cleared. Oh, why do I have so many Snapchat notifications? Who's hit me up on? Who the hell hit me up on Snapchat? I don't know you. Stop. Anyway. Uh, Here we go. Beat Chelsea 3-0, then Wolves 4-0. I'm doing a journeyman, and I am with Sheffield United right now. Boo. Nah, it's cool. Cookies, right side. Oh, Snicky was double teamed, so uh, I'm not huge on Sheffield United. They're not, you know, well, Sheffield. This is the thing I don't understand. Sheffield United fans hate us, West Ham. Like they hate West Ham and are like, oh, because we went down because of their logic is because they went down because of the Tevez transfer, which was deemed to have taken place, which was deemed to have broke the rules, right? And I'm like, I understand that. I also know that was like 20 years ago, mate. You have since come up, gone down, come up again, and gone back down again. Like it ain't us now. It's y'all. You know, like it's. So, free kick at Akoni-kun. Can he get? Oh, it's off the. That's too close for Akoni-kun. You can't give him an 18-yarder. You got to give him like a 25-yarder. You know. So, I was with Bordeaux, and the board made me leave because they weren't giving me badge, despite making top flight. So they would have bet. Yeah, but are they Bordeaux? As in like financially, absolutely. Oh, that's 4. Financially ruined Bordeaux. Like, are we talking that? Um, or are they not financially ruined in the game? It is 4. I think this is actually going to count, even though it took a deflection. Oh, it took a deflection off Coulter. So, yeah, it will count because the original shot's on target. So, 4-0 inside 20 minutes. This is our. This is slowly becoming. I shouldn't say slowly. It's very quickly becoming our biggest win of the season. In my save, they were pretty even. I think only like 10 mil in debt and 30 in loans or something when I left. Okay, so not too bad. Not like my FM16 save. My offline save in FM16, we are in level 18 with 256,000 pounds of debt. And it's bank debt, too. It's not even loan debt. And I'm like, we played 9 friendlies in the month of September in that save. I'm sorry, we played 9 games in the month of September. Twinkle, it's 5. Um, yeah, in that save we played Payne. Yeah, we we played 9 games in September. 2 were in the league, 1 was in a cup, and 6 of them were friendlies, and that was enough to make 889 quid of profit. Granted, the loan repayment is 1,080 quid a month. So we made we revenued, you know, between just counting uh, the loan repayment versus the profit, we revenued like $2,000. And I'm like, that it's just awful. It's like the loan is there for another 22 and a half years as well. It's just brutal. And the cups don't give you anything down there. Like you only get money if you win it, and it's only like 1,600 quid or 1,680, I think, is the three cups I won the previous season. So it's like, oh, it helped with the finances, but it literally just meant that instead of losing 10 grand that season, I lost 3,800. You know what I mean? That should be 4-5-1. That is a good save from Brat. The Brat wall is back. He never left, to be honest with you, but Brat's also been very good this season. He saved the pen too, a really well struck pen as well. Andrew far corner, the chip back post, and it's cleared by Cookies. So yeah, I'm interested to see how that goes because the 16 offline save is also a bottom to top, and oh no, Cookies is hurt, and it's one of those ones where if the rules of the save in my offline one basically say if I were to leave the club, I would have to restart in level 23, and I got the club up to level 18. So I don't want to go. Oh, that should have been 6. I don't want to go down 5 divisions. You know what I mean? Just because the club's in financial ruin. So I feel like we can. Yeah, that would be pain to do. Yeah, exactly. So part of me is like, maybe there's a buyout that comes. Maybe I can keep playing the extreme amount of friendlies just to try and offset the costs, and we can get the club to survive long enough that they can get bought out, or that the debt becomes so small that somebody buys the club out without issue. Like that's the point. So the club's valued at £55,000, and they have 22 in the bank account. So to sell for bankruptcy. Yeah, but the thing is, I can't even. Oh my God! Oh my God! They scored. I don't know what Brat was doing there, but they scored. I can't even hope for the Wonder Kid because it's all amateur contracts at that level, right? So the Wonder Kid wouldn't be on anything but an amateur contract. So anybody that wants to offer money can come and scoop them up for free. So it's literally just a takeover. So the attempt is we're going to schedule friendlies like mad. The team is basically, I don't even schedule it like every day. The team is playing every Wednesday and Saturday. It's just Wednesday, Saturday, Wednesday, Saturday, Wednesday, Saturday every week, and hope that those ticket sales offset the cost enough to either drive the loan down far enough that we can get bought out, because the club is valued at £55,000, which when I started it was valued at like 10. So we've definitely upped the stature of the club. Go on, Akoni-kun. That's a good block. That's a good block. 5-1 though. So I'm just looking forward to not being ill come like Monday. So and I can actually go back to some sort of. CMB's had a lot of momentum actually. Looking at the match momentum. So I mean I was so sick earlier this week, and now it's just a lot. It's just nice to feel better and not, even if I'm not 100%. We'll see what happens. That's becoming an interesting save. Um, so the other thing that's nice about that save is I'm also an international manager in that save, and we got that's you should have seen that out for a goal kick really. We got the me versus the KFA, the Korean Football Association. That is That is like that's the storyline that's brewing. Um, we can play for set pieces. We're very good at them, except for corners. But otherwise, we're very good at them. 5-1 at the half. Wow. Uh, I second year of that save. I think second year, well, off season, end of the first season, right? I took the Korea under 23s job, won them the Rio Olympics, right? Applied for every Korean position that they had open since I did that, and they've denied me it. And then in the last one, they told me I don't have anywhere close to the caliber that they were looking for as manager. And I was like, excuse you. And this is they told me that after I took Hong Kong under 23s and beat them in the U23 Asian Nations Cup with them. I won the U23 Asian Nation Cup with Hong Kong. And I'm like, of all the teams, right? Usually Japan, China, maybe even, right? Like Australia. No, none of that. Hong Kong. And beat them directly in the final 1-0. Turned around to apply to their senior team job after they had a disastrous World Cup. And they told me I'm not the caliber of manager they're looking for. They're looking for someone more of a higher caliber. I was like, excuse you. So I took the China job because in the save, um, China's hosting the World Cup, and they have big expectations. They're like not to win it, but they're like we need to do well at the World Cup, like 100%. And I'm like I totally get that. You know what I mean? Um, but now I'm like, that should be two. That's a good tackle. Should have been 5-2 right there. But now I'm like, yeah, I'm pissed. So I'm determined to revenge tour. That was like me when I won 2 leagues with the U23 Belgian team and couldn't get the main team job, so I left and took a rival just to beat them twice a year. That's exactly what we've done. We took China, their biggest rival, and what I like about I was mad about the job because the board really wanted me. They were like, we would love for you to take over the China job. But then the whole press conference was, do you really think you can do the job since you're Korean and not Chinese? And like, why would you want this job since they're rivals? And I'm like, look, bro, just give me the job. You know what I mean? So, um, but we've won. I think we're unbeaten in 11 straight international friendlies now, and that might not sound impressive because some of them include like Sri Lanka and Comoros, but they also include we drew Serbia 1-1, we drew England 2-2 at Wembley, and we just beat Wales 3-2 as well at home. We were at home for that Wales win, but like you know, and Wales might not seem super impressive, but this is like 2020 Wales when they were like, not a bad side. So I was like, look, I'll take those results. Um, Colin, I'm thinking I'm going to have to replace me just because of the booking, even though I'm on a 7.5, and I think I'm going to do that now. Sam Wellman could come in for me. So, and of course Jack gets booked. The moment I substitute myself off, my other center back gets booked. Fuck's sake. Uh, anyway, so but I have a friendly coming up where I'm playing Korea in a friendly, so I'm like, all right. And the thing that kills me too is the 2020 Olympics had just happened like last week in the save, and in Japan, and Korea had a horrible group stage. They lost to the United States. They drew like Cameroon, I think it was, or what? No, maybe Senegal. They had one from the CAF, one from UEFA, and one from CONCACAF in their group. So they lost to the U.S. They drew, I think it was Senegal. Now that I think about it, and then they lost to Germany, which I'm like, look, that I losing to Germany, totally get right. But like you got to pick up result. Like you should be beating the United States. You know what I mean? Especially under 23s, because U.S. has a good senior team, like their competitive senior team. But the under 23s have historically been very uncompetitive for the U.S., right? Like, this past Olympics was probably the best showing in Paris, was probably the best showing that the U.S. has had for their under 23s in like 12 years. And that was a quarterfinal appearance. They lost to, I think, Morocco, who eventually went on to win the bronze medal. So, um, but it's like they weren't even at the previous two games. They didn't even qualify for them. So part of me is like, come on, you know what I mean? I'm gonna leave Jack on. I might take. Actually, I don't have a choice. I'm gonna have to probably swap Sam for Cookies and move Cookies into. I'm gonna have to. No, I don't want to substitute him off. No, I want to try. I want him to move. Oh, he's not a midfielder. Oh, that's Jack. I want him to move where Cookies is, and then I want Norris to come in for Cookies. That's what I want. So we've given Cookies the chance to run out his injury. So I'm wondering how bad it's going to be after the match. So dominant from us though. CMB's had 3 shots on goal, but we've on 1.09 xG, but we put 5 past them. Our xG isn't even that high. We still put 5 past them. There it is, 5-1 in one of our biggest wins of the season. Snicky in the 3rd, Sheamus in the 5th, Akonikun in the 10th, myself in the 19th, Twinkle in the 21st, before Seb Cullen in the 31st grabbed one back. 5-1 at the break, no score in the second half. I was going to say, what even was the factor? Because we had a 1.3, yes, I am a West Ham fan. We had a 1.38 XG. Al Hassan at a 5.9 and Coulter at a 5.8. I mean, he gave up like 2 goals from outside the box too. So um, I'm indeed a West Ham fan, for better or for worse. Which not a lot of the time is it for better, uh, but you know, is what it is. So we played okay versus Villa yesterday. We just didn't win, and uh, they coughed it up in the second half, man. That 5 minute spell, that's like, it's so annoying to do that. It's so annoying you can't hold on to a lead in 5 minutes. Basically, does you in, you know. But I mean, Potter had just taken the job the day before, so was trying to have the game on yesterday while working from home. But right as y'all scored, I got a call and had to close the game. That sucks. That sucks. I was wondering how it went. I didn't actually see it, but Paquetá took the lead in the 9th minute, and Villa scored twice in like 4 minutes. So it's like, you know, I don't know why they couldn't see it out, especially given that the goals were, within the last 20 minutes of the game. So, but you know, I I didn't hold any expectations. I guess the reason I didn't watch it is because it's on ESPN Plus here, and that's literally the only thing ESPN Plus is good for. Because I used to have ESPN Plus for FA Cup, Championship, League One, League Two, Carabao Cup was on there, um, and they also did cricket. So, is there much of a different system for the new manager? I think there is. I just haven't seen it because I didn't get to watch the game yesterday. Um, Mainly because of the fact that it's on ESPN Plus. So now that ESPN Plus doesn't have the Championship, League One, League Two, the Carabao Cup, or any of the cricket, um, there's no reason for me to buy the subscription. And FA Cup, I love FA Cup. It's probably my favorite competition in England. But it's like, am I gonna pay to watch it 4 weekends a year? Probably not. I'm just gonna go without it and move on. So I didn't get a chance to watch the game yesterday, unfortunately, because of that. So now Paramount Plus, I have. It's great. I love it. It has Champions League, UEFA League, or Champions League, Europa League, Conference League, Championship, League One, League Two, Carabao Cup, NWSL. Phenomenal. 8 leagues I watch. Also, is the SPFL, but it's like eight leagues that I'll watch. Fantastic. But what else? You know, that's basically it. Peacock's the only other thing I really have is because Premier League, obviously, and Olympics. So when it comes to Olympics time, Crompton hosting Bolton Waresdale. Allen in the pen from the spot in the 73rd. Crompton, man, they're coming on good form. They down the league worst Bolton Waresdale 1-0. Digmore, they bounce back with a win over Tauntington United at home. Bell in the 14th from the spot before Cowan in the 28th leveled it at the break. Then is that Spink in the 77th, and then again 2 minutes later put Digmore 3-1 up before Bell got his brace in added time at the end of the second half. 4-1 for Digmore. University of Bolton Borough, and Burnley United. It was actually Reddy in the 65th who gave the visitors a lead. Tunnicliffe in the 68th doubled it, and Burnley United with a big win. They move up to fourth, by the way. What's happening to Bickerstaff? They've gone from second down to fifth now, as Burnley United pick up a big win. Welly Scorpions, Haslington St. Mary's. Look at this madness. Blissett in the 14th for Welly Scorpions before Jones leveled it in the 26th for Haslington St. Mary's. Duncan puts it in his own net to put Welly Scorpions back up 2-1. But then Davies, in added time at the end of the first half, levels it for Haslington St. Mary's. 3 minutes later, still in added time at the end of the first half, Swinglehurst puts Haslington St. Mary's ahead at the break, 2-1. Or I'm sorry, 3-2, I should say. 2 minutes after the break, Lord is dismissed from play, and Haslington St. Mary's guarding a one-goal lead now go down to 10 men. Before Blissett, 4 minutes after that, gets his brace and levels it for Welly Scorpions. It's now 3-3. Jones scores 3 minutes after that for his brace. Haslington St. Mary's go back up 4-3. I'm sorry, before that, actually Jackson scored first before anything. So that made it 4-2, and then Blissett made it 4-3. And then Jones put Haslington St. Mary's back up 5-4. Zugani 7 minutes later pulled one back for Willie Scorpions 5-4, and then there would be a half hour where nobody scored. But what a crazy game though. 5-4. Haslington St. Mary's with a big win over Welly Scorpions. They move to within a point of safety off that win. C&B will drop to 10th. Wigan Rovers hosting Bickerstaff Reserves. Man in the 4th minute scored very early for the Wigan Rovers, who were, again, title challengers at the very start of the season, and then they fell off. Morris was dismissed for Bickerstaff Reserves, so chasing the game, they went down a man. But it didn't matter. Vihalmason in the 80th would level for Bickerstaff Reserves. They split a point. The point's only good enough to drop them down to 5th. Wigan Rovers, they'll remain in 6th, a point behind Bickerstaff now. And we remain with Digmore's win, 15 points clear at the top of the table. With I don't even know how many games they have left. Now that I look at it, I think this was game 15, which would mean 7 left. So we would be 4 points. I think there's 4 points from winning. So was that 15? So there's 7 games left, and we're 15 clear. Cookies is out 1-2. He bruised his ankle. We got away with that. That's easy. That's easy, man. Sheamus on form. Post-match press conference. Let's kick this off with the first question from Ricky Grant. Talk sport. Such a positive result. It was superb all around. It was really exceptional. Lucky, fantastic players. They should stand by their manager. And that is that. Faithful smash C&B as the run goes on. 12 unbeaten now. And that is going to prompt the save from me. That is also going to prompt the end of the episode for those on YouTube. So, uh, thank you so much for watching. This was CLG FC episode 149. We will be back with 150 in a little bit. Until then, take care.